Hey, it's Bill Walsh with the Success Television Network. I got a special guest here today, someone that's lighting it up, has already had massive success, raised hundreds of millions of dollars to help small businesses, put together deals all over the world. He's the guy that you want to get to know. Richmond McCoy, how are you?
Great, Bill. Nice to see you.
Once again, Richmond McCoy is someone that I've got a lot of respect for. He owns his space and he lives in this world to change people's lives and help companies raise capital and make a difference. So maybe just share a bit of your background. These are obviously some of our friends, some of the individuals might be having events around the world, but I wanted them to hear a bit of your story.
Sure, absolutely, Bill. Thank you. Well, I've been in real estate and business development for 30 years, raised hundreds of millions of dollars consistently, and really mastered the art of raising capital and helping businesses be in a position to actually attract capital.
So when you go speak on teleseminars, webinars, or at live events, what are three of the key topics that you normally speak about?
I talk a lot about the management team that company have. Capital is attracted to stellar management teams. I also talk about something people never think about. Capital always wants to know how are they going to get their return and how are they going to get their exit. So very often I train people, talk about the exit first, and then you change your whole dynamics in terms of coming to the top level for an investor to look at. And finally, I really speak to them about their technology and how they're communicating with their clients and what are they doing in regards to their competition.
And who would you say is a perfect customer for your talk? Is it someone that's trying to raise $100,000, $1 million, $10 million, $100 million? Who really have you found has been like your perfect customer that you're helping them raise capital for their businesses or their real estate or their projects?
Well, it really depends on the talent and who they are and where they come from. Because it could be a guy coming from Goldman Sachs and just wants to raise $5 million to get started, or his first $500,000. Or it could be a well-established company, which is many of whom we have, mid-range companies who are at a plateau. In the typical sources of funding, we all know banks aren't lending anymore. They don't put equity in either. So the typical sources of funding are going away. So we have to get them to the next level so they can really get their company in a position to receive that capital.
So how about if it's someone newer? Maybe they're just looking to raise up to $1 million. Can you help them too?
Absolutely.
That's really cool. So obviously there's a lot of people you can help with there. So once again, if you're wanting to learn from someone that owns this space, has been doing this for many, many, many years, now you'll get that chance to do that. And I can tell you that he's been living this space for a long time. And more importantly, he's done it for himself. And I always teach people that, right? You don't know something till you live it. There's no doubt that every day this guy's definitely living it. And I think one of the things also is that when they do work with you, or let's say they came to your program, what would be a few results that they would leave with? I mean, really concrete things that they would learn from you,
yes,
or results they could take away?
They learn that they have to be fully prepared before they go and ask for capital. They have their due diligence information in place. They have to have their pipeline lined up. They have to have the ability to communicate their successes and their failures accurately.
And what would you say if somebody wanted to book you to speak at an upcoming event or get some more information about you? Where would they go?
They would go to the richmondmccoy.com or call 917-337-4932.
Or you can get it right at the bottom of the screen. There'll be some information there. Richmond, thanks so much, man. Keep rocking, keep sharing the vision, keep helping people create more success. Bill Walsh with the Success Television Network.